Things Most Surely Believed. Our teacher, Brother Yoho, is writing daily devotional studies that are deeply meaningful to him, and he hopes will be a real blessing to you. Each devotional reading is in 2 parts.
Thank you, Evangelist Manka. Thank you so much for joining us for Things Most Surely Believed. The title of our first devotional is A Real Bad Sin Problem, and our text is Ephesians 2, 1 through 3. And you hath he quickened, who were dead in trespasses and sins, wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience, among whom also we all had our conversation or manner of life in times past in the lust of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature, by birth, the children of wrath, even as others. Lost, sinful men are bad and bad off. They are, affirms Paul, spiritually dead, energized by the devil, and slaves to their sinful desires. Not only the down and out, but also the up and in. Lost men and women are dead in trespasses and sins. They are alienated from the life of God through the ignorance that is in them. Ephesians 4:18. To the natural man, spiritual logic makes no sense. 1 Corinthians 2:14. Lost men and women are energized by the devil. The prince of the power of the air worketh, literally in the original Greek, energizeth, the children of disobedience. A pastor at a pastor's fellowship mentioned that one of his church members lived on the Devil's Tramping Ground Road. "Hey, brother," blurted out a colorful pastor, friend of mine, "that road runs plumb throughout all our county." Sadly indeed, it runs all throughout our world. The devil is trampling upon poor souls everywhere. Lost men are slaves to their own wicked, sinful desires, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind. Ephesians 2:3, who being past feeling have given themselves over to lasciviousness, to work all uncleanness with greediness. Ephesians 4:19. A little child screams at the top of his lungs until he gets his way. If he grows up that way, he will turn into a raving criminal. The title of our second devotional is As Dead as a Doornail, and our text is again Ephesians 2, 1 through 3. Is it possible for a person to be dead before he dies? A famous judge traveled a big section of the country delivering his message, "Millions now living will never die." He was followed by a great preacher who preached, "Millions now living are already dead." Do you know that you and I who live in this world are living in a cemetery? Men are dead, spiritually dead. Men are dead in trespasses and sins, Ephesians 2:1. Look, she's really living it up. Oh no, says Paul, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she yet liveth, 1 Timothy 5:6. An old Irishman was asked to define a cemetery. He said, "A cemetery is a place where dead people live." That describes our world. Men are ready to live, to work, to enjoy, to think, to will, in all other directions, and utterly unconscious and unconcerned in regard to God. Jesus said, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of God, and they that hear shall live." John 5:25. Are you dead? Your hour has come.
I'll pray for them to trust the Lord and turn from all their sin. I'll tell them they must hate what's wrong and let the Savior in. I'll give them hope from God's own word. I'll tell them what it means. I'll speak of God's own heavenly home that's grander than my dreams. I'll be a missionary right in my own hometown. I'll be a missionary.